Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for being here. This is Regina Alston with Lena's Adventures. I'm so excited for this show today. We don't have a guest today, but it will be yours truly talking about the upcoming events and what we have going on for Lena. So I'm glad you can make it today. I think we've been having some great guests, and I'm so thankful for all of you who have joined me and participated in Lena's Adventure Small Talk. So I'm excited about today and what we're going to discuss today. So, first things first, I want to introduce to you my new book, Gino the Giraffe. Yes. So, please go to my site and pre order your books. It's a great book. This is a really great book for children. My books are usually for early learners. It's really a great book. I love how large the words are so children can read the book easily. So I'm really excited about this book, Gino the Giraffe. And I wanted to also tell you that Gino the Giraffe is not part of the Lena's Adventure series. The Lena's Adventure series is separate. So I do have another book coming out, which is called Lena and the Great Spelling Bee. And that one will be out shortly after January. My illustrator, she's graduating from college, and we wanted her to get her education and finish up her schooling before she finished the book. So don't be dismayed. Lena and the Great Spelling Bee will be here after the first of the year. And I'm really excited about that book because that goes with my series, Lena Adoption Day and Christmas with Lena, which is all available. So please start getting your books for Christmas. So the third book, which is Lena and the Great Spelling Bee, will be out shortly after January. So I wanted to make that clear that Gino the Giraffe is not a part of the Lena series. Now it has a surprise. Lena has a little cameo in the book. You see Lena in there? So we wanted to add Lena in the book. But this is a really cute book. This book is about a giraffe who is not tall as the other giraffes. So he's down on himself, but he has great friends to cheer him up and to tell him what he has that is just better than being the same size they are. Um, he encourages them. He is a good friend. He makes them laugh when they're sad. So this is a very good book for children because it teaches them to no matter how we are and we don't look like everybody else but God made us all our special way. So on the back it says Gino Giraffe is having a hard time seeing all of his many talents because he's not as tall as the other giraffe. He's in great luck though because his friends encourage him every single day to be happy. They show him all the things that he is great at, and he is finally grateful for just being him. Thank goodness for great friends. And this book is really good for young children. It encourages them, it teaches them that it's okay to be different. And I love it. It's okay to be different. So this is Gino the Giraffe, and this is available. If you go on my website, you can order it or you can order it on Amazon. So I'm really excited about this book. And I want to shout out Josh Perez because he did a great job with the illustration on this book. And like I said, the words are very large. So, you can read this. If you're a teacher, you can read it from the back of the room and the children can see the words, you know. But look at this. It's really, the colors are just beautiful. I mean, I'm in love with the colors and it's just done very well. So I'm so excited about this book. So please, Christmas is coming up. I think every child should have Gino the Giraffe. So it's really a great book. So I'm excited about this book and to share this with you all. So you can go on my site at lenasadventures.com and you can order it there. Or like I said, you can order it on Amazon. But please, you can pre-order it. You know, it'll probably be a couple of weeks before you get it. But if you order it now, you will be able to get this book before Christmas. And also, if you don't have Christmas with Lena, get Christmas with Lena. This is also a beautiful book about Lena being able to spend the holidays with her family. So this illustration was done by Brittany Davis, and the illustration is beautiful. You know, I give it to these young people, these illustrators. They do a marvelous job with these books. And I'm so excited to be able to share these books with you all. And if you don't have the first book, which is how it all began, Lena's Adoption Day, you need to get this because this is where the story begins with Lena. This tells how Lena got adopted into her family. So this also is a wonderful book. So if you don't have these books, please get these books because this is a series of 6. And like I said, Lena and the Great Spelling Bee will be out after January, but these books are really good and they're easy readers for children who are learning how to read. And that's how I wanted it to be. It's really for children who are learning how to read. So please get these books, please. Let's support each other. And it's a good cause. You know, all the books and the proceeds go back to what we do for Lena's Adventures. And so I'm really excited about that. Okay, second thing I wanted to talk about is the girl that we are blessing. Her name is Alyssa. We have chosen a young teenager who is kind of phasing or aging out of foster care, and she is moving to a group home. So, Lena's Adventures, we wanted to bless her with a trunk. And when I tell you it's going to be blessed. And so, we want to fill this trunk up with so many blessed items for her. We want her to be blessed. If you go to my Lena's Ventures on Facebook, there's a link there. Like if you would like to donate something from Amazon that we can put in the trunk, or if you just wanted to donate, you can. I think it's so important that we just give back. And it just is, you know, some people out here are looking for people to bless, you know. So this will be a blessing to this young girl. And we want to fill the trunk up with many items as we can. We have gotten some great donations from Chick-fil-A, Publix. We're waiting on Target. We have got some donation from some of you all. And, you know, Lena's Adventures have gave. And we just want this trunk to be filled with so much love for her because it's important that children in foster care or children who are aging out, that they feel loved and they feel hope and they know that there's people out there that really love them. I will be going live and showing the trunk. We'll be donating the trunk on November 19th because November 21st is National Foster Care Month, Foster Care Day. So we will be giving that out on that day. So I'm excited about that. And we're hoping that maybe we can get a picture of her holding the trunk. That would be awesome. And I just want to thank everyone out there who has donated and who has stuck by Lena's Adventures. Come February, we're going on 3 years. And when I tell you God has really taken Lena's Adventures to places that I never thought I can go, we are now a nonprofit organization. So I'm so happy to announce that Lena's Adventure is now a nonprofit organization. So there's many things that we want to see and we want to do with this organization. We really want to give back to children in foster care and children who are being adopted. I don't know if you all know my story. I was in foster care and I was adopted. So I want to give back and I want these children to feel important. I want these children to feel like there is love out there and that we love them. So I'm giving my all to this business. Well, I'm not going to call it a business, to this organization. I'm giving my heart and my soul. And I don't come on here asking for things. And for me, everything I do goes to Lena's Adventures and for these children. We have given over 200 cakes to children in foster care between Richmond and Ohio. That says a lot. 200 cakes that we have given to children in foster care. So that is just so awesome how on their birthday that they have a cake from Lena. And that's important to me. We have given over 180 pair of pajamas away to children in foster care. So come April, we'll be doing that again. And we already have 30 pairs of brand new pajamas collected right now, getting ready for April's annual pajama drive. Then we have the stuffed animal drive that we collect. Last year, we collected over 200 stuffed animals to give to children in foster care and children who are being adopted. I love that. And we're doing it again this year. So I'm ready. I am ready to sow. I am ready to give. I am ready to just sow into good ground because being adopted and being in foster care, you need to know that you are loved and that someone cares about you. Some of these children age out and they never been adopted. So after they age out, if they don't get into a program, then they're out in the street. They have to fend for themselves. They have to, find out where they're going, where their next move is. So Lena's Adventure is here to help as many children as we can, even aging out with the trunks. We call them the aging out trunks. We're going to be giving these trunks away randomly to children who are aging out. We're putting gift cards in there. We had a couple of hair salons who donated. So these girls can feel like they could go get their hair done. We're working on a nail shop to get their nail. We want these children to feel important, and we want these children to feel loved. And in order for us to do this, we all have to work together. We all have to just work together and support each other. And my goal and my mission is to make sure that each child that I reach with Lena's Adventures will feel the love through the cakes, through the stuffed animals, through the pajamas. And we're about to do next year suitcases because I don't know if you all know, a lot of times when a child is taken from their home, their things are just thrown in plastic bags, black plastic bags. I mean, I want a child to feel like they have fresh pajamas, a teddy bear they can take. We want to put those things inside the suitcase, wherever they need that they can go because their situation might not have been so great. So they're going to another situation that they have no idea what's going to take place. So why not allow these children to go away happy? And I just want to be a blessing to these children. So I need help. I need everybody to share and like. I'm on YouTube. So go on my YouTube page and share and like. A lot of times we think it's so hard. If you can't donate, what's wrong with sharing and like? Because the thing is with shares and like, let me tell you about that. Shares and like is important because you might not be interested in what I'm doing, but you have friends that might be interested or might know somebody. So a lot of times when people say share and like, it's not because they want 1,000 followers. I'd rather have 10 followers who share and like and support Lena's Adventures than 1,000. Because you can have 1,000 friends and nobody supporting you. So for me, I need the support. If you can't give, if you don't want to donate to this cause, share and like, because sharing and like has opened some doors for me to meet different people. I have people coming on and I don't even know these people. I like what you're doing, or someone shared your page. And I had a write-up. Someone did a write-up on me on Instagram. I didn't know this person, but they did a full write-up. And they was like, giving back to foster care and giving. And, it just touched my soul because I didn't know this person. This person just took it upon themselves and wrote an article about my books and wrote about me. And I was so grateful. It almost brought me to tears because I'm like, somebody's seeing what I'm doing. I'm not trying to be seen, but somebody is seeing my vision and what I have for Lena's Adventures. So thank you for all that support me. And there's so many of you all. Thank you for seeing my vision and going with me and following me and even purchasing the books, because you need money to be able to give to these people. So if I'm not selling books, if I'm not, I give a lot from my own self in my own household, but I need to sell books. I need to sell product. We got some things coming up with the doll, the shoes. I need to sell those things so I can give back. And that's my goal. I want to be able to give back to children in foster care or who are being adopted, because that's what I called to do. And I really believe that God is going to elevate this business. I need to stop saying business. God is going to elevate this organization to where it needs to be. So I'm just excited for what God's going to do. So February, we will be going on 3 years. So we have some exciting big news for things that are coming up. We got I'm thinking about doing a big banquet next year for foster parents that have foster children, somewhere they can come and dress up and have a great time. I'm bringing in entertainment. I want them to be able to just come and just relax, eat good food, enjoy some nice entertainment, music, and some giveaways. This is what I want to do. This is what we're planning on doing in February. I mean, not February, I'm sorry, next year, going on our 3rd year. Now that the pandemic is kind of so slowing down, I am getting invited to certain things. I have something coming up in December, so I'm hoping to take the books and be able to sell the books for Christmas. So little things like that, and just getting out in the community more. That's my plan. Telling people and sharing with people who I am. Right now, I'm working with maybe 4 agencies, but there's thousands of agencies across the United States that I would like to work with and to get my name out. And I want everybody to know who Lena is, because we're not doing something bad. We're doing something good. And that's something that the world lacks of. A lot of good things. You hear about everything that's bad, but you don't hear about the people that are doing good, good deeds, doing great things in the community. And that's who I want to be. I want to be somebody that gives back, not for me, not to get my name in lights, but to give God the glory and also to give back to these children. I was these children. So I want to be able to share my journey with these children through these books. So I need to sell these books. These books are beautiful books, coming straight from my heart, for children. And each book has a special meaning at the end. I don't know if you all have my books, but every book that I write has something that a child can keep. A journal, or the Christmas book about her making cookies with her father. So there's a recipe. A cake, I'm sorry. There's a recipe for a chocolate cake on the back. And just every book has a message for a young child about your self-esteem. This one is about self-esteem, because even as adults, we suffer from self-esteem. And sometimes we feel like we're not good enough, because the world makes us feel like we need to look like them. We need to act like them. We need to have the same kind of money they have. We need to keep up with the Joneses. But let me tell you something, like this book talks about. God made each and every one of us different. And it is okay to be different. And this is what this book is about. It's showing children that you might not look like Joe, Janet, or whoever, but you look like you. So this book is about Gino not feeling like he looks like everybody else. But it's okay. It's okay. Because God made us all uniquely and wonderfully made. So I'm just grateful. And there's so many other people doing acts of kindness. Thank you, Patricia Brown Coleman. She talks about her agency where she does the acts of kindness. And I'm going to have her on the show soon to talk about her books and what she does in the community. And that's another thing. I'm going to be inviting. Now, we're mainly talking about adoption and foster care, but we'll go outside the box sometime and just bring in other people. So you can we can see what other people are out here doing and making a difference in this community. We need more people like that, and we need to support more people. So the trunk again, we're supporting and blessing. Her name is Alyssa. If you go on my page, you can see all about her, the things she like, and tells you a little story about her. So I'm excited to be able to bless her, and I think it's going to be great. I think we all should just find something that we believe in, and we should just give, give back. Like I said, you don't have to give money all the time. You can just give a toy that you might have that a child or something you had that never used. You can give, don't give things away that you wouldn't use, but give something. A lot of times people have a lot of clothes that they still have tags on that they can't fit or they don't want anymore. Donate that stuff. Don't give that stuff to Goodwill, because you know what they do? They resell it. And then they'll charge you just as much as you would get it at a store. Find a foundation. It doesn't have to be mine. Find a foundation that you're comfortable with giving and just supporting other foundations. And that's what we're about. And that's what we want to do. So I'm just so excited about all the great things that Lena has coming up. And like I said, please go follow me on YouTube. And I am also on TikTok, which is fun. I like having fun, and I do little TikToks. And I've met a lot of people on TikTok who have purchased the books and who are interested in Lena. Sometimes it's good to meet people you don't know. So that's good. So on TikTok, follow me. I'm at Adventure, not with an S, Adventure 2020. So if you want to follow me, I'll get on there and I have fun sometime. And sometime I share it on my Facebook story. But I'm having fun with it. It's nice, fun. You meet so many other people through your comments, and so that's a great avenue too to advertise who Lena's Adventures is, and along with my YouTube page. So I need more subscribers. I just started the YouTube page, so I've been posting all these videos. So just go and like. And like I said, it doesn't take long just to like and share. And that's all we need, people to do to support us. Sometimes it's not about, the money, or sometimes we just need somebody to share something, because, somebody might see it that might be like, hey, I know somebody that was in foster care, and I know somebody that was adopted, and let me share it to this person because they might be interested in it. Another thing that we're working on is my goal and my vision. I want to open up a transitioning house for young girls who is aging out of foster care. So that is one of our goals with Lena's Adventures, is to open up a aging out home, where in this home you will learn skills, cooking, all the chefs we got in the house. We have a lot of chefs out there. So you will be learning cooking skills. You will be learning how to write a great resume. You will get some mental health skill building. You will get, all the teaching and knowledge that you need for a certain amount of time. And we're going to equip these young girls with what they need. So when they leave the transitioning house or the aging out house, that they can go and conquer whatever dream they want. Other things that we want to do is start giving young women who are aging out scholarships for college. So these are things that we have in the making and that we have coming up. That these are the things that we want to see with this agency and this organization. So a lot of times people are like, well, who is Lena's Adventures? Well, we are a nonprofit organization. We are really out here to support children in foster care and children who are being adopted. And we don't discriminate with children. Children in general, my heart is for children in general, but mainly children who are being fostered and children who are transitioning into aging out of foster care and being adopted, children who are being adopted. So those are some of the things that I'm seeing coming up in the future for Lena's Adventures. And I said it before, thank all of you who support Lena's Adventures. Thank people for, reaching out to me. And if you have a story or you know something or something that you want to share, inbox me. I am open to having you on the show. I have something coming up with a young girl who is going to share her testimony. You're not going to want to miss this. She speaks all over the United States about her testimony, how God brought her from being gay to, you know, being saved. So I'm so excited about the different people that we're going to have on this show. We have a guest coming on who has been in the adoption field and has adopted people. Um, and she's going to come on here and she's going to be talking about how she lost 100 pounds through Optavia, which I was on. So that's a good program. So she's going to be talking about that. We also have next week, we have Miss Cassandra Ray coming back on for part 2 of reimagining family, and she's bringing 2 families with her. So next week, please tune in so you can hear these families share their stories on adoption. And we have another lady coming on, Donna Moore. She's going to be talking about the little girl that she adopted. So just share and like and come and see what people are doing. And we're going to have much, much, much more in January. We're going to have someone coming on here talking about mental health because of the holidays. It's really hard for young children and even adults if you lost a loved one. Or so we're going to have someone coming on here talking about our mental health, and we're going to have someone coming on here talking about forever healed and being healed. So we're going to have some great people on, and I'm glad that I'm getting through this because this is my, I think, 5th show, and it's going to get better. This is new to me. Being in the front is not what I like to do, but I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm getting out of my comfort zone, being able to, being able to talk to you all and share with you my vision. And if you have something going on, one thing I can say about me, I try to support. If you have a book out, I'll buy it. If you have some products, I'll buy it. If whatever you're doing, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna try to share and like. If I missed anybody, don't charge it to my heart. It's that sometimes you don't see the feed of what people are doing, but I try to be intentional about you know giving back to others, and supporting others because you will want that for you. So I'm not just sitting here saying support me and I won't support you. No, I'm going to support you just the same. So I just thank you all, and I'm really just overwhelmed of all the love that everyone has been showing me through Lena's Adventures. And year 3 is going to be wow. Wow. When I tell you it's going to be wow. And please don't forget about the books. We need these books. So I know every single person knows a child that is learning how to read and could use a book. Gino the Giraffe. We have the Christmas book. If you don't have the Christmas book, get the Christmas book. Christmas with Lena, so you can see Lena with her family. And if you don't have the first book, please, this is where it all began. Lena's Adoption Day. And we're going to be selling Lena's hoodies and Lena's t-shirts and Lena's tennis shoes and hey, Lena's bows. So that's all coming. So I'm just excited, and we're going to get back out in this community, and we're going to tell people who we are, and we're going to barn back. We're going to just, I was trying to say barn. I forgot the word, but I'm trying to say we're going to come out here kicking the door open with Lena's Adventures. We really are. We're going to kick the door open. We're going to meet some people. We're going into some places, and we're not afraid. We're going in there, and we're going to bless the socks off of these children because they deserve love. And the greatest of thee is love. And that's what Lena's Adventure is about. We're about blessing and being a blessing in the community, not just this community. I do things in Ohio because that's where I'm from. So I am blessing children in Ohio. So it doesn't no matter where they are. I'm going to find them. I'm going to connect with someone, and I'm going to use Lena and get through these children and be a blessing to them. So I don't want to keep you long. I wanted to get on here, share the great news about the book. please, please, please go and pre-order. Go on my site and pre-order, or you can order on Amazon. But please get the books. Get these books and give it to children that are learning how to read. They're easy learners. All these books are easy to read. They all have an important message, and they're just adorable. And I'm not just saying it because I wrote it, but they really are. And you know, I mean, just look at the you know. So I just wanted to show you all and just show you how. And thank you, Patricia Brown Coleman. I was trying to say bum rush. That's the word I was trying to think of, and it couldn't come out. But yes, we're going to bum rush in this community with these acts of kindness and all these people out here who are doing things, and they're doing it from their heart, not to gain anything. I don't gain anything from this. Let's be clear. I do not gain anything from this. When I sell these books, it goes back into Lena's Adventures because that's my heart. So just know that I'm not getting anything from this. I'm just trying to be a blessing to children in foster care and children who are being adopted because I have a story and I want those children to be so much better than me and let them know that they can grow up to be anything. And we want these children to feel love. So thank you all for joining. I want to let you know next week we'll have Cassandra Ray back on. Cassandra Ray calendar. She'll be back on for part 2 of reimagining family, and she's bringing 2 families with her. So we will have 2 families with us, and they're going to share their story with fostering and adopting. And I'm looking forward to that. And I thank you all. Thank you for joining me. I want you all to have a blessed day. And remember, Lena's Adventures. So go follow my YouTube page, like and share my content, and spread the word of what we're out here doing. And you know what? Let me just say this before I go. There's a lot of Hollywood stars who are adopting or been adopting. And I believe God is going to connect me with the Tiffany Haddishes, the Anthony Hamiltons, and all these people that are doing so many great things for children in foster care. The Willie Moore Juniors and everybody that I believe that I will be connected to because they're doing great work and I want to connect with them and be a part of that. So that's one of my prayers, that I will be connected to someone that even on TikTok or on YouTube, that someone will see the work that Lena's Adventures is doing and say, hey, let me get this person. I want to work with her, or I want to donate, or that's my prayer. And I believe it can happen. If you keep God first, he will take care of everything. And that was spoken over my life about concerning Lena's Adventures. And every day I remember that. So, I'm just blessed to be able to do this full time. I thank God for my husband allowing me to be able to be at home doing Lena's Adventures full time. I don't take that lightly, and I don't take it for granted. I am grateful and I am so blessed. So I'm doing something that I love. Now, don't get me wrong. I do things too. I do little hustles on the side and work, but I'm saying I'm able to stay home and really focus on Lena's Adventures and all the great people that I have working with me and working for me. I thank you. You all know who you are. And I thank you because I cannot do this by myself. And I just want everybody to know that whoever working with me and working for me, that I appreciate you. And I might not say it a lot, but I could not do this alone. And what you need is a great team, a great team. I have a great board. I have a great team that works with me. And that's how you survive. That's how you make it. You have to have positive and beautiful minded people around you. And that's what I have. And I'm grateful because I don't have people that will talk about me behind my back and smile in my face. I have genuine people who love me. And because they love me, they love Lena. And I'm grateful. So that's what I'm grateful for. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And you all have a blessed, blessed day. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Amen.